We have the jitters. This is our first date. We just met.
We actually just met. This is our first date right now.
This is our first date in my room.
And we're nervous. You want to explain?
I think you're better at words.
Okay. Today we're gonna be playing a game kind of thing. So Ynna and I have been friends for 4 years.
Yeah. There's still things we don't know about each other.
Exactly.
And we would like to learn about each other.
It's not like surface questions where it's like, oh, what's your favorite color? It's more deep. So
Like, what's your SIN?
we'll be using a website. It's basically bootleg. We're not really strangers, but we made prompts, like she said.
Should I ask Jenny how to say her last name? Is it Balit?
Dear Diary, Ynna's a stupid bitch.
At every round, we choose 2 prompts for it. You'll figure it out after we go through it.
Figuring it out.
Yeah, we're kind of winging it, to be honest.
Round 1.
Oh, this is a crazy
This is
first
crazy question. This is crazy first date.
I know.
Do you think I've ever had my heart broken?
Yes. But that's also because you've told me stories about it. Obviously, I'm not gonna say it out loud. You have told me stories about you getting heartbroken, so I know. Once was like super heartbroken, but I think you probably got heartbroken twice, but the second time wasn't as bad as the first.
I did tell you about when I got the most heartbroken.
So it's more than once.
More than once. But there's definitely like a few more impactful ones than others.
Okay, I see. What does my style tell you about me?
So Jenny has like an ever-changing style. I think it shows her creativity and where her mind is at that period of her life. So weather and seasons don't stop you from dressing the way you want to dress, which I've always admired about you.
Oh, never gets cold. As long as I look good, that's all that matters. I think what you said is accurate. I think it definitely, like you saying, I take a lot of risks. I do rebrand a lot, so I like trying different things. I wouldn't say I have a specific style.
What is wrong with these
Why
questions?
is yours all about like exes?
Do you think I've ever checked an ex's phone for evidence?
I don't think so. I don't think you would be the type to, like, with the intention of like checking for evidence. I think, okay, that sip made me think otherwise.
No, I'm like,
You would actually tell them like, oh, can we like talk about this, rather than going behind their back and like checking their phone.
there was a point where me and the person I was with, we were logged into each other's Instagrams.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I could see the messages.
You don't want peace in your life.
I never open it, but I could see what was coming in, and I was like, my heart hurts.
Yeah.
I'd wait for him to explain, but I never actually looked through it because I didn't want my heart to hurt more.
Yeah.
I can't take it.
What compliment do you think I hear the most?
Jenny is just really easy to compliment. I love your style. Your hair is really nice. Oh, you're pretty.
Yeah, definitely pretty, just because it's like the easiest. Even if they don't know me, it's just like, oh, you're pretty. If someone compliments like either my fit or my work, that's what I'm like. Switch. I can't read your writing.
Really, you can't?
Switch and
An article of clothing.
Oh.
Keep it on for the rest of the game.
girl.
I don't know what to. Socks? Oh wait, not for free. I'm not doing it for free.
Oh yeah.
Which one do you want?
Pink. Keep it on for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Why'd you go home with my socks? Write down 3 personal affirmations that the other should remember. Why stop? Number 1. Apply your childlike innocence to your creative work.
I noticed it with your work. You include like, it has like a childlike kind of energy to it. So like that's why I want to include something like that will remind you to keep doing that.
That's really sweet.
I am bigger than my fears.
Because there's some times where you like call me up and you're like, oh,
Yes.
I'm spiraling, I'm stressed out.
All the time.
I know you always have me. You know you always have me. But I want you to get to a point where you're like, I know I can do this. Regardless of how scary it is, like I know I can do this.
I literally feel so much better after like calls with Ynna. Go!
What I fear doing the most is usually what I need to do that will lead me to my higher self. That's true. I always think about this. Not in those exact words. You wrote it really poetically. You should use Google.
I'm deserving of all my opportunities that come my way. Aww. This is also part of like a lot of our calls, because I feel like I get imposter syndrome a lot, and I feel like every opportunity or like big opportunity that comes to me, I would say like, oh, like I don't even know if I'm deserving of this, blah blah blah. But it would always be like reassuring me, and this definitely will help me reassure myself.
Round 2. That's 4. 2.
Do you think the image you have of yourself matches the image people see you as?
I think you are a lot more than what people see. You're a lot deeper and like softer than you show yourself to be, and I don't know if that's on purpose. I think you're different than what people perceive you as, and that's what you believe as well.
I agree. People don't expect me to be like as soft or like even soft spoken. People think I'm loud and like I come off like very like energetic and stuff, but you know me, it takes me a while to get comfortable with somebody. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't see me as like emotional or like sensitive. Nice.
What is a dream I've let go of?
Oh, this one I have to think about.
I have to think about
Yeah,
this too.
because I'm like, we've never had a talk about this. Like back then, Ynna used to be, or like, did a lot of graphic design stuff, and how she was like, it's been harder for her to, I guess, get back in that and like find new ideas. But I don't know if it's like you let go of. I feel like you're just struggling with it now, but I feel like it'll come back to you.
I don't think I've let go of any dreams.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Because I'm really young, and I acknowledge that I'm really nervous about a lot of things in my life, but I'm still like hopeful for it, no matter how many times it's like it doesn't work out for me.
Exactly.
Always in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, but like maybe one day. There's a lot of things that frustrate me,
But not that you've let go of.
I don't think I've ever
Completely,
let go.
yeah. Okay. I feel loved when.
I think you feel loved when you get to create something that represents your identity. When you did something for that rapper from Scarborough, like that was the most, I feel like, fulfilled I've ever seen you be. And I could tell by the way you were, like, she was so excited when she was showing me like the rough cuts and stuff. I could see the collaboration and the passion for it through the clip she showed me.
I had so much fun with that shoot. It was probably like my favorite music video I've ever worked on. It was a smaller group and it was people from Scarborough, so like there was just so much like connections, and it didn't feel like work to me. It was just like we were creating things, and like this is gonna be released and people are gonna know we're from Scarborough and this is what Scarborough talent is. So like I definitely felt fulfilled throughout all of that. Mine is like I feel loved when people believe in me. So like it's like usually obviously the people that I love and the people like who love me. That can be like people believing me. That can be like in terms of like my career, but it could also just be like a sad stage in my life or a sad period in my life, and they're like, oh, you'll get through it. Like they're there to support me. It's more so like that.
What am I currently working through that others don't see?
I guess not others don't see, but because we had a conversation about this, but I feel like not that many people notice about you. Would be to kind of live in the present moment and not expect anything from it. Like your expectations aren't high. Like you're working on like enjoying the moment now rather than thinking, like overthinking and thinking about like what if this happens, what if this happens. More so being like, okay, like let's just see how it is right now, and see what I can do now, and not overthink about the future or the what ifs.
That's pretty good. That's really good. As you were saying that, I realized, yo, we kind of know each other well.
We definitely do.
We talk deeply to each other.
Yeah, a lot of our calls and like conversations, it doesn't even like, we don't even mean to like have deep conversations. It always just ends up being a deep conversation. I can literally be calling him and be like, oh, I found my Halloween costume, and all of a sudden we're like crying and like talking about like our deepest fears and stuff.
And then
like,
next
crazy.
thing you know, I'm like killing a spider. Like,
yeah.
I do tend to overthink, and I'm working on it. I'm just like doing as opposed to like, I need to have all 10 steps down before I proceed. It's okay to just have the one sometimes, or not even have the one, to just do it and then figure it out after. But yeah, similarly to that, it's just my self-confidence. Being a post-grad, I'm like, I'm very lost. It's not a secret though. Like I feel like I'm currently working on it and others see it because I've talked about this so many times. But I'm pretty honest about it. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out. Every day, I try to do something that makes me feel like I'm getting there. I don't know where there is, but it makes me feel like I'm getting there.
And it feels like you're getting, like, it feels like, okay, this is the right thing to do and this will get me somewhere at least.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But that's just like life.
What title would I give this chapter in my life?
The first thing that came to mind was "It is what it is." That's kind of me. The second one, this relates to me. It was like, "F it, we move." Like
Also similar to that. Do you want me to say mine? Or are you
I'm trying to think of a genuine one for you. If a Jenny
This
date
is
like that.
This date is over.
Those guys
Oh,
keep a
the
secret?
Filipino.
I want to meet them for Halloween. Keep a secret. The last semester.
The last semester? You think I'm dying this semester?
No, no. This is your last semester of school because you're graduating.
Okay. The last two were more closer. Was more.
But if I had to personally give one to you,
the last semester.
it's the last semester.
It sounds like a death.
You're not dying.
Chapter though. I think this chapter in my life it would be figuring it out.
That's yeah.
I always
yeah,
say
yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's true.
All the time. Yeah. You're like, you don't have like clear solutions, but you're still finding the solutions and trial and error, figuring it out. That's what I feel like this one. It's gonna be a long chapter for sure.
I think a lot of people our age are in that chapter.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to it.
What have I toloerated from people in the past that I no longer have space for?
Reciprocation. I think it would be things have to be reciprocated now. You know now not to give your all to somebody who's not giving you an equal amount. And you said, I don't need that anymore. Word to Nikki.
Who's
The
Nikki?
music video that we watched.
Oh!
Video.
I thought you meant Minaj at first, and I'm like,
No.
I guess inconsistency. I feel like being consistent is so attractive. And whether you're a friend or like not, whether you're a little bit more than a friend.
Yeah.
It shows that I'm also important in your life and that like I'm a priority, and I'll do the same for you as well.
Freestyle a 15-second rap about each other.
Okay, okay.
Ynna is the best. I'm gonna say it with my chest. Yes, yes. Pain, pain, ouch, ouch. What is that? Pain, 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 pain. Has it been 50 seconds yet?
Jenny, believe you are so sweet. I like to eat.
What do we like to eat?
Filipino.
We like to eat Filipinos, clearly.
Filipino meat. Hey, that sounds nasty.
Word to
But
Langolisa.
I didn't mean. Oh man, sorry, little Yachty, we did it better.
Who did? I think you did I think you
No,
did it better.
you
rap.
did 15 seconds. I did 2 seconds. And
But you
then,
had breaks in between.
Yeah. If the other person didn't choose media as a career path, what other career would they have chosen? Ah, I got it.
2, 1. STEM
Mathematician.
major.
What? I am a STEM major.
I would not be a mathematician. Mine, if I didn't choose media, well, I was gonna get into architecture.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
I was never good at math and science, unfortunately.
Psychology, social worker.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
Social work. Because you're always flags like I was good at math.
Yeah, because I want to flex it. People who aren't good at math in school going into creative industries, I chose to go to creative industries and I was good at math.
She's in media production.
So-
I don't know why she's playing creative industries
Same
right now.
thing.
It's not the same thing.
Like people don't think. People think people who go to creative industries or media industry, what are you saying?
I said keep it a secret.
Are dumb and they don't want to do math. But I was good at math and I still went into media production. So fuck you guys. I can tell you're tipsy.
It's
bro.
hitting.
I know, I can tell.
Hugs. Hugs.
You have to say the question to this girl. This girl's already answered it.
What would make you feel closer to me?
Well, now that you said hugs. Well, I was even thinking that from the start. I feel like, but I don't know if physical touch is your love language. Yeah.
You said your love language was physical touch. You
I
said that in the other drinking
I
video?
said my partner is though. Yeah, but if your love language is physical touch, that shit.
That's not mine. I did a test and that's my number 5.
Mine sucks, especially during this time, because mine is physical touch and quality time. But
No,
now
it's
it's
yours
not. It's not. Called you more, or like at least told you how good of a friend you are.
But me and you don't say I love you to each other.
No, we don't.
We don't say that. I'm not really like that with my friends. Maybe like one of them.
Yeah, we don't say it to each other.
We don't say it to each other. I love you.
I think we did. Love you. I think we did in, she dropped to her knees. She literally fell to her knees when I said that.
Oh, I like really random when people are like, oh, I did this today and I thought of you, or I saw this and I thought of you.
Mm-hmm.
If you did that.
What do you think my strength is?
Listening. You're a really good listener. What do you think your strength is?
Opening a Bambino bottle. You don't need no money.
Me, my dad.
Okay. That's really easy.
That was really easy. It took like 3 minutes.
Yeah. Another thing that I'm good at is like, you know, when people vent to you, you want, or when you vent to someone, it's either you want someone to listen to you or you want someone to give you solutions. I feel like I'm good at doing both of them. First, start off with emotions, because you are venting to me and you're acting out of emotion right now. You need to process it. And then from there, do solutions. It depends on what you want to hear, but it's always good to have a balance. It's not straight to solutions. Like, you have to feel it out first before you get into solutions, and it's not always focusing on the emotions, because you need, how do you resolve from this, you know?
What parts of yourself do you see in me?
Well, we brought this one up before, the creative innocence. I feel like sometimes I have it, but like lately it's kind of like not disappearing, but I haven't really touched into my inner child in a while. We also grew up together. So
Yeah.
It's like,
I just think that was my answer. I see my
Yeah.
youth when I'm with you.
yeah, right?
Because me and you have a unique experience where we knew each other in high school and then also went to university together at the exact same program. So I see my youth when I'm with you. I see myself in high school and I see myself in university and how much I've changed and how much you've changed as well. And I think it's cool that
It is cool.
that like you're gonna be that person for the rest of my life. And I only have one person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same. What would be the perfect gift for me?
I thought of a stupid answer. Like a green lady M&M costume.
Oh, that would be sick,
That'd
actually.
that'd
That actually
kinda-
be
if
pretty
we
cool.
both had one.
Okay, wait, like you said, like, oh, if we both have one, I like gifts where the other person has it too. So it has like, there's some sort of connection to it.
I get you a little Remy. Jenny and I have the stupidest DMs and sense of humor ever. Jenny even said like, you're the only person I like this with. Like,
Yeah, no, like, a lot of the TikToks I send her, I don't send to anyone else. It's literally just her. Like, when I see a TikTok, I'm like, okay, this is for Ynna and Ynna only. Compose a message for the last person your friend texted. Oh.
I'm sending this to Danny.
It's pretty long, but.
I see it out of the corner of my eye. I see the rat emoji. Hi Rosie, it's Jenny. We're filming a video and one of the prompts was to text the last person they messaged and it's you, hee hee heart. I feel like we never talked that much in high school, but even our small conversations, but from what I've seen, you're really sweet and always had a positive attitude. I hope you're doing well and hope we can talk to each other soon.
You didn't even say it was Ynna, bro. This guy said LOL thanks, babe. Ynna texted, which you didn't even say it was her.
I didn't know it was.
I don't even. I'm surprised he
even
think something was
responded.
off. He's like, hi, I just want to say you have nice eyebrows. Have a blessed Friday evening. Stay swaggy. Hashtag bless. Not even bless. And he's like, LOL, thanks, babe. And I'm like, bro, Ynna texted that.
This one looks like you're writing. How many guys has the other person talked to / dealt with?
Now see the names. I'm kidding.
Okay, I wrote them all
No.
down. What is my contact name and photo? Show it and make a new one. Yeah, it may look normal, but I distorted her face on Photoshop because I'm evil. And her name is Jenny Pinch Benny Pinch.
Shoot together a music video shoot, and we're making a heart. Benny.
My name's just Ynna.
I don't have any like crazy names for anybody.
Danny
just-
is D Heart. D less than 3.
J dogs. And then this is my photo.
I'm certified lover boy. What has this conversation taught you about yourself?
We both know each other very well. A lot of it we agreed on, like with their answer and vice versa. Well, also like one thing that stands out is I have to show more of my affection with words towards you so that our friendship can like further, I guess.
Everything that she answered for me, that was either my second answer or I forgot that that was true about me. And then I was like, oh.
Yeah, like none of your answers were like, oh, I disagree completely. It's always like, oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of knew each other in like a way where it's like, oh, like a deeper level where we didn't even notice about ours.
I can't believe we're actually friends.
I know, 4 years is going strong.
I don't even think that's the last question.
What's up? The door just closed.
So the purpose of this is to kind of reflect on how we feel.
I'm pacing because I'm a little bit not sober.
My cheeks look so fucking red in this.
I learned that I love Jenny. That's what I learned.
Even though I knew a lot of Ynna's answers, I felt like it definitely got us closer to each other.
And that she means as much to me as I do to her.
On a deeper level, and we were very much vulnerable and like comfortable still with like discussing our answers.
Comforting and comfortable to be with Jenny. To just talk. I almost forget the camera is there because we're just ourselves.
It's nice to have a conversation like this with her, and I feel like we should do more of these.
We're just gonna keep exposing ourselves, I guess, on this channel. Not in that way.
We should do more freestyle raps actually, because that was really fun. But yeah, that's my video diary. That's how I feel, and I'm gonna pass this on to Ynna.
Bye. Did I mean to do that? No. I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. So I'm not in my mind.
Green Lady Eminem.
Ratatouille. I got you a little Remy. Jenny and I have the stupidest DMs and sense of humor ever together.
Please, like, screen record our DMs.
Yeah.
And just put this.
Maybe if it's not too explicit.
It's very explicit.
It's really. I feel like
Our humor is actually broken.
like together, combined.
it's
It's
weird.
It's weird.